Howdy folks, Charlie here from Christmas on Crestline. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for tuning in to a product review episode. Today I will be unboxing, I will be reviewing the 13 watt Novostella Smart LED bulb. To the end of the video, got a really cool shout out today. A fan reached out to me and showed me his prop build, and if you want to know what it looks like and how to make it, stay tuned to the end of the video to see this really neat thing. Today I'm going to be unboxing, going to be reviewing the Novostella 13 watt Smart LED bulb. I don't accept a lot of I get unsolicited emails all the time saying, hey, will you test this product? Will you review this for us? And normally I don't. Novostella reached out to me and said, hey, would you test our floodlights, which I think I could probably use for the show. I said, will you also test our bulb? I'm not quite certain what a bulb will do for my Christmas light show. I don't use it a lot, but in everyday practicality use, could be cool, so let's check it out. This is the Novostella 13 watt. It works with Alexa, it works with Google Assistant, so for me that kind of comes in handy. I'm late to the game. We're just now starting to tech up our house to where we have Alexa going around, we have Echo, we have speech to text to turn on our television, and a couple of lamps throughout the house, which I think probably where this is going to come into play. One neat thing I think I'll like about this, don't know yet, but I think on this side of the review is I think we have some smart outlets where you plug the smart outlet into the outlet and plug whatever you want into that outlet, and it piggybacks and it can turn things on and off. This doesn't need that, and that is intriguing to me. You have no piggyback system. You can put this into any light fixture, and it's Wi-Fi capable itself. You don't have a piggyback system. So to me, that's extremely intriguing. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the unboxing. I'm going to show you a few tricks this thing does that I find really cool. A couple things are lagging, just a couple. But let's figure those things out together. First, let's go to the box of it. Let's get this thing out of the box. We have the Novostella Smart Bulb. Works with Alexa, works with Google Assistant. Here we have the energy rating. It is rated as an A+. This tells us it is dimmable. The light angle is 270 degrees of angled light. The temperature is 40 Celsius to -25 degrees Celsius. It does take less than 1 second for it to completely warm up once it is turned on. You must have an on-off switch to first program this. If you don't have that, this bulb will not turn on. This just tells us its height. Here is another picture of what it looks like. Also, again, tells us that it works with the App Store and with Google Play. Here we have information in English and in Deutsch. The SKU number is UT55509-RGBCW-US-1. The quantity is a 1 pack. Wattage is 13 watts. Color type is RGBCW, so that's red, green, blue, cool white, and warm white. Color temperature is 2700K to 6500K. Max luminous is 1300 lumens. Input voltage is 100 to 240V. Let's see here. The frequency is 50 to 60 hertz. Bulb type is A19/A60. The base type is a B22 or an E27. Life expectancy is 50,000 hours. Mercury content is none. No mercury in this. And the average cost a day is $1.57 a day if you have this plugged in your home and on for 3 hours a day. Let's go ahead and see what's inside. Alright, we got some styrofoam. Okay, we have the light bulb. Oh, got some instructions there. And we have a pamphlet. So everything that comes in the box is the box. You have the light bulb itself, you have a guide about their social media, and you have a user's manual. So the bulb here is pretty similar in size to that of a standard light bulb that we're used to. This thing feels firm and handy. It's kind of got an octagon shape there at the end. Here we have, just speaks about their social media. You can scan this code to get an extra 6 months of warranty coverage, it states. And here we have the user guide on how we initially set it up. So we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about this guide, and we're going to go ahead and set him up for use. This is the second Novostella we've checked out and reviewed. If you're curious about their floodlights, which are pretty neat, spoiler alert, there's the episode for that, and check out that link. We got reached out to by Novostella, and they said, hey, Charlie, would you check out a few of our products? And here's my logic on who I review and who I don't. If I don't think I can use it for my animated, computerized Christmas light show, then why would I want to waste the time to review it? You guys are tuning in to my light show to see if I'm using something that you can also use for your Christmas display. So Novostella said a couple of their products. This is one of them. Maybe I could use it. I'll try it. Right now it is going for $24.99 on Amazon and $25.99 on Novostella's website. I checked out the reviews because I want to know what people think. It's got about 160 reviews on Amazon right now, getting a 4 out of 5 stars, and the majority of their 1 stars and their 2 stars, which are of the reviews, which right now are about 10% of the reviews, are basically that there's buzzing going on after a few hours of continuous use, and that it just stops working after that. So we're going to check out the bulb today and see what we think about it. First of all, I don't know why I say we all the time. There's only one of me on my show. It's my show. It's just me, yet I say we all the time. I'm not quite certain why I do that. First, right out of the box, first impression, this thing is a gigantic, enormous, powerful thing. It's the size of my fist, which is cool. Nice hard plastic for the top. Nice aluminum, solid aluminum for the base. Nice octagon shape here. This is impressive. It's hefty. It's got some weight to it. I have others in the house that kind of look similar that we just buy at the store for our LED bulbs, but none of them have this octagon base here, which is dang neat. This thing feels sturdy. It looks sturdy. It's got some weight to it, maybe a full pound, maybe at least 3/4 of a pound, if not a full pound. This thing is impressive to look at. It's impressive to hold. The good thing about this product, as compared to say the floodlights and some other things, you do have to have an on-off switch for this to even be capable of turning on. Sounds a little weird to say that. Check out that floodlight episode and you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, you screw this into anything, it must have an on-off switch. If you're going to plug it into a lamp, obviously the lamp has to have power. You can also use your handy-dandy power strip. But obviously whatever you're going to put it into has to have an on-off switch just for it to come on, because that's how you program it with the Smart Life app. Second of all, probably most importantly, if you in your home or wherever you're going to use this, if you do not have a 2.4 internet connection, this will not turn on. Do not waste your money on this, because you have to have that in order for this to function. This will not function with a 5.0 internet connection. It must be a 2.4. So provided you already have that. You have the 2.4 in your house, and whatever you're going to plug this into, call it a lamp, plugged in, you have the ability to turn it on and off. Surprisingly, it took me 4 minutes to plug this into the lamp, which I'll do here for you in a second, and then connect it with the app. It actually probably took longer to download the app than it did this. With the floodlights, it took me, probably 6-7 minutes to get them to connect with this. Actually went pretty quick, maybe about 4 minutes. But yeah, I had zero problems with the app, and that's how I choose my credit card. I have 3 credit cards. The one I use the most has the best app. I love a good app. I was more impressed, going to say this right now, I was more impressed with how the app worked with the floodlights than I am with this. Let me tell you why. Let me plug it in real quick. Now, if you have watched my floodlight video, then you know I love naming my spark lights after Christmas movies, especially Christmas Vacation. Meet Sparky, folks. One thing that's really cool is the lights. These lights always turn on with the exact color and power rating or intensity that you turn it off at. So I got Alexa behind me. We're going to talk to Alexa here in a second. Alexa, turn Sparky off. Boom. Alexa, turn Sparky green. You don't have to tell these light bulbs to go on and off. You just tell the ALEXA what color you want that to be. Alexa, turn Sparky white. Alexa, turn Sparky 50%. Alexa, turn Sparky on 100%. Alexa, turn Sparky down 90%. Alexa, turn Sparky yellow. Alexa, turn Sparky up 100%. So you just tell your ALEXA to be whatever it is that you want it to be. We're going to show you here on the phone real quick. So no matter where you have this at, it even works on your phone. And what I mean by that, I have the ALEXA app on my phone as well. Let me unplug this guy or gal. So this unit's not in, so I'm just going to use my I guess I can say it now. I'm going to use my Alexa app on my phone here. Let me get this all queued up. Got Alexa here, app on my phone. Alexa, make Sparky blue. Alexa, make Sparky pink. So you can tell Alexa on your phone or the actual in-home Alexa app what to do as far as what color you want it to be. Pretty dang neat. Now, how does the actual app work? Let's talk about that. One really cool thing about this app is it is pattern open. So just like in all the other cool apps you have, credit card, bank, whatever, or you even unlock your phone, you just draw a pattern for it to go on. Let me draw mine. All right, so I have 3 other bulbs. I have Rusty, which isn't here today. Cousin Eddie, not here today, but we're here today with Sparky. So I'm going to open up this app for Sparky. And it comes on, tells me that Sparky's bulb is red. I know that's red because that's red. Alexa, make Sparky green. Sparky turns green. Center here turns green. Pretty dang cool. Now, what can this actually do with your app that you can't do by just Alexa? Well, one thing that this does not do that their floodlights are phenomenal at is as I turn this, Sparky does not change colors. Their floodlights are live. So as I would do this with the floodlights, the lights would do that. Sparky does not, but Sparky does stop with wherever you leave your finger at. I got light blue there. I got light blue there. Now, one neat thing that a lot of folks don't know about, now here that's a decent blue. So when I put this on blue, the Alexa app will do better at turning that blue than what I can do on here. So Alexa, turn Sparky blue. Alexa, make Sparky blue. Okay, so I had it exactly right. Normally, that I'll be off just a little bit. One thing you can do here is you can mess with the hue, the saturation, and the brightness. Oh, went back there real quick. So we can go here to color mode, take that down. So that there is mixing the RGBs to make a blue. So the less down I go, that is 100% white. So I need to have saturation all the way up 100% in order for that to stay blue. For brightness, I can come down here and simply turn the bulb down and the bulb's going to maintain that same color even though I have it turned down bright. So put it all the way up there. Now, what else does it have on here? Well, let's go back one screen. Go back to your Sparky, and you can actually go up here to the top right, and you can rename this whatever you want. I just happen to like Sparky. So we're gonna go here to scene mode. It's gonna go to meeting, and I'm not certain why. I don't know what's going on in China, but their meetings apparently all take place with red lights, because that is the only setting for a meeting, is that red light. So that is called reading, and that is super triple bright. See if I can get the camera to focus over here. Nope. Okay. So here, that's night mode. So that is a that's as close as brown as we're probably going to get. RGBs do not go brown. It's the only color that they do not get. But the RGBCW, so you have red, green, blue, cool white, and warm white. It's very rare to get that. This is leisure, and that is extremely light blue with a pink hue. Over here we have scene number 4, and that is going off like it's in a disco right now. Scene number 3, well, I went off, so it's got red, flashing red light. So kind of like if that's kind of unique. I'm not certain what you'd use that for. Here we have scene number 2, which is red, green, blue. Very cool. Red, green, blue. Anything else? So it's just a flashing RGBW, or RGB, isn't it? Red, green, blue. Scene number 1 is green. And oh, it's a dimming green, so it's a fade on, fade off. Now I wonder, can we change that color? We cannot. Okay, so let's go back here to scene, make sure we can't change it. It's fading on, fading off, and that's all that's gonna do. Interesting. So you can schedule this. So we're going to add a timer here. We're going to add this. It is currently 6:33 p.m. my time. We don't want it to repeat. We're not going to add a note, which is cool that you can add a note. I'm just saying. We're going to have this scheduled for 6:34 to come on, and done. Alexa, turn Sparky. I guess it turned Sparky. No, Alexa, turn Sparky off. You know what? Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Boom, off. So hopefully this comes on in 60 seconds. Let's find out. All right, let's see if this thing doesn't come on here in a minute or so. The practical way I'll probably use this guy is I can't really use it in my Christmas light show like I thought maybe I could, because I can't really program that how I do anything else. We have a computerized Christmas light show. We have our own FM station. Ah, look at that. Popped on. Okay. But the way I'll probably use this bulb 90% of the time is probably above my pool table. Right now we have about 6 kids in the house that aren't mine. We have a lot of kids here on the weekends. Our kids all always have their friends over. So I'll probably put this over the pool table. Probably get this one and 2 more, because I have 3 lights above my pool table. Probably put that above that. And the kids, put them on the different designs, because the kids are always playing pool. Might make for something neat. But I'll probably use this just as a normal light bulb. The fact that I can control it by voice, be it Alexa on my phone, or this one, or any other ones in the house, super handy. I'm just telling you, that is cool. We are very impressed with this so far. And again, I said we. I don't know why I said we. I'm a one-man show. I don't know. What I'm really interested in, because I've tried, this is the second product. I think, I'm not certain. We use a lot of RGB strips. You can kind of see my hand getting illuminated there. I believe that they have one, an RGB strip that is voice controlled as well. If that's true, I'm gonna have to look into that, because we use the heck out of RGB strips just inside the house. I can control it from anywhere in the world. I can control it anywhere I'm in the house just by voice. Super handy. Plus, it's 25 bucks. Other brands that are just like this, $60, $50, $60, $65. But here's the thing that works out for me. Here's what makes me want to recommend this. Is I'm a big app guy. If you have a high quality product, or even a decent quality product, but if you have a high quality app or even a decent quality app, and they merge together and they're married together, yeah, I'm gonna use your product. Fun fact, I use my favorite credit card is my favorite credit card because it has my favorite app. If you have an app that goes with a poor product and it's a decent app, it's going to raise the level of that product for me up a little bit. If you have a high quality product and a high quality app, yep. The only problem I have with the app is it does not function as well with this bulb as it does with the floodlights. With the floodlights, it works flawlessly. With the bulb, just the color wheel, when you move it around, you don't have that same neat effect that you do with the floodlights. With the floodlights, you get instant gratification. You know instantly if you have it on the right setting. Sometimes you think you have it on blue, you tell the Alexa to turn it to blue, and it gets a better, more accurate hue of blue. So I'm absolutely going to recommend these. I'm going to use this more for just a regular everyday light. It's sturdy, it's got some girth to it, it's got some weight to it. It can be controlled by voice or by touch on the app. It's got a schedule, you can put notes on the app. Come on, the app's phenomenal. I have already left this on for 3 hours prior to today's unboxing. And just because I wanted to see if I could recreate the problem that people on the 10% of the poor reviews on Amazon are having, I couldn't recreate it. I kind of figured it'd be a coin flip if I could or not, if only about 10% of the people are having issues with it. And that's only 10% of the people who are leaving reviews. Who knows what the actual number is. But I'm going to recommend this. It's got a great app. It's got a great quality to how I think it's been made. Just the layman's version of it. You give me Christmas lights, I'm going to tell you, I know a thing or two about Christmas lights. This bad boy, I'm impressed with it right out of the box. So today's shout out, let's get to today's shout out. Today's shout out goes to a kind of a recently new commenting member of the Christmas on Crestline community. Got a hold of us on our Facebook page, David Harden. David Harden is also an animator of Christmas lights, also has a computerized Christmas light show. And he sent me this video. Let me put it up here for you. He made this out of coroplast that he got from a local hardware store. And he connected this to an old barbecue 12-volt DC turnstile, probably a rotisserie, I'm guessing. But he says if you want to learn how to make this, he's going to put a video out decently soon. Probably, I believe he has a Vimeo account. But you can also email him if you have questions about how this was done at audiohiFiguy57@gmail.com. But this is set to the Polar Express song. He's got this set up in his Lightorama controlled song that will pop up. And he also has 3 7-foot flat trees behind the front of the garage door. And each of the 3 colors they'll all have C7 bulbs on them. Gonna be neat. But he has made this for his animated Christmas light show. If you make anything you find neat or anything that you think will be of value to the Christmas tuber community, send it to us, just like David did, just like Scott P does all the time. There's a lot of folks that will send us stuff and say, hey, Bill, you're always commenting about great designs for me to try. Let us know, and I will put it into a future episode of Christmas on Crestline. But email me that at christmasoncrestline@gmail.com. So thank you, David, for sending that in on our Facebook page. But again, if you're making anything, if you make anything we make, if you have anything at your house that you think will be of use to the Christmas tuber community, let us know so we can share it. That's about it for today, guys. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in. I recommend this. The floodlights are even cooler. I'm Charlie. I'll see you guys in the next episode.